I'm here with Shaun King.
Good to see
Hi,
you.
good to see you too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Tell me a little bit about who you are.
Well, people know me as a journalist, or they even know me for what I say on social media, but long before that, I was a high school history teacher, a high school civics teacher. I worked for almost 4 years in Atlanta's juvenile justice system as a teacher as well.
I know about your committee that you created, right?
Yeah,
the Real Justice
the Real
PAC?
Justice PAC.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about that.
So we've marched, we've organized, we've protested, and we've gotten like this much justice.
Right.
And what many of us came to understand is that there's one primary person who makes a lot of the key decisions on who's held accountable, how they're prosecuted, and it's your local district attorney. Almost 95% of all criminal cases come through the local district attorney.
Wow.
So they not only choose whether or not they're going to prosecute police, they choose how they're going to prosecute people in our own communities. Mm-hmm. And here's what I've learned. The prosecutors are 95% white, they are over 80% male, and less than 1% of prosecutors are women of color. But even beyond the statistics, they are very conservative. And many of them have been in those prosecutors' offices sometimes for 20 or 30 years, functioning in a career position, and they have no interest in changing the system.
Right.
So we started the Real Justice PAC to say, listen, there are lots of battles that we probably should be fighting, but one essential battle is who's the district attorney, and if they're problematic, who can we replace them with?
I really love that idea.
Yeah.
I really love that work, and I can't wait to be a part of it.
Yeah,
like
no, we want you to be a part
Yeah,
of it,
I can't
because my dream is for the system to not be so harsh, and for us to not reduce people to their worst moment. You are a formerly incarcerated person. Even that's a fraction of who you are. And like what I've learned about your story is when you have wanted to go in different directions, society has made it so damn hard for you to just be free, a fully free woman in society, that is rough, you know.
You're gonna make me cry.
Yeah.
See, what you said just really hit home for me. You
Yeah.
know, it's a lot of stuff that, and I say this all the time, you know, impacted people, we're functional, but we're not okay. And my story is like so many more.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
so it's really important. I mean, this work is hard. You know, at times it's like, do I want to do this today? You know, it's such an emotional,
I feel the same way.
It takes an emotional toll on you, you know, because it's like you have to literally go back to that space that you kind of closed off because it's painful.
Yeah, there are too many people who actually understand you. Like your pain, it's your individual pain, but sadly, millions of people have experienced exactly what you're going through and are struggling to find their way too. We just got to get it out in the open, you know?
That's real. And that's why your committee is important.
That's right. Yeah, that's why we're doing it.
Exactly why it's important.
Yeah.
Because you understand the pain, you understand the trauma, you understand. It's important to have district attorneys and people who have power to understand that. I'm down for that fight.
Well, people, they can check us out if they go to Real Justice PAC. That's realjusticepac.org, and they can see all about the work we're doing here in Los Angeles and all over the country.
There's even a piece I've seen where people can sign up to be a part of the movement too.
Yeah,
So
but we're
folks can sign
forming
up.
local teams all over the country to help people say, like, yeah, here's how I can help. Because those 2,500 prosecutors, they're locally elected. So we're trying to form teams in all 2,500 of those counties to actually change the system.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate
Yeah,
you.
appreciate
Thank you
you.
so much. All right. Well, deuces, we done?